a print that I did called Tea Time. My current hand, my tattoo here, pouring a teapot to my younger hands. And I would say like something that I didn't, oh, what the heck? Okay, this is not so yeah, this is wow. Thank you. But yeah, so I think something that others have kind of touched upon, but is that one thing I didn't really think about when I started Queer Ancestors Project was the fact that researching and like reflecting on my own, I guess, past and the things that I learned growing up, there is a lot of pain that is associated with like doing that and a lot of grief because, you know, a lot of the knowledge that was passed down to me were from people in my family that were not the best representation for me and who I didn't have like the most healthy relationships with. And it's also hard when a lot of that information that you're told is very cis heteronormative. And so yeah, I think that was definitely something that I learned right away, especially in creating this print. I knew this was a print that I had wanted to create. That was the first thing that popped into my head. And when I was younger, I used to go to this little Chinese breakfast place with my sibling and my dad. And I remember that he used to tell me like afterwards that we could wash our hands in the tea. And also another thing that my family sometimes does is like wash the dishes in tea before as sort of a ritual. And I never really understood why. I was just like, okay, I'll do it, I guess. When I was researching about it, when I was reflecting on this memory, I learned that tea has like antibacterial properties, so it can be good for washing your hands. And so I wanted to kind of reclaim this memory and knowledge for myself, and that had been really painful for me to recall, and often like it made me feel like I pushed away my culture and my community a lot because of what the grief associated with that. But this was kind of print. I modeled the teapot after a teapot that we had growing up, and being able to carve each individual piece of that pot, and like my hands, and my family like hated tattoos, so I was like, fuck you, you know? And it was a really like healing process, and I think doing something physical was really, yeah, it really felt good in a way to process and ruminate on those feelings that I had. And also just to share that with the other people in this space. I have to say that one of the best gifts, I think it's the best gift I've ever gotten, was from, was from someone in, no, it was from, oh, what can I say? Okay, it was from Jason. I bought a box, and I was like, I have no idea what's in it, and it was that teapot. And it was in 2 teacups in pink, which is amazing. I didn't even know that existed. And that was just, yeah, I think I cried a little bit, but yeah, I think it just shows like the full circle of this and how immersed and like connected you are with the other people in this program. And yeah, it's a very vulnerable space to be in when you're sharing these histories. So yeah.